incredible things out
How do you
there. So,
find them? How do you find all these awesome speakers? Are you just sitting
oh,
like Googling away? Are you asking your contacts? So how do you find them? Because the range of people out there is just massive.
do you know what? It's through looking at podcasts, it's through in-depth research, and it's really interesting you should say that. We have decided to set up the Speakers Circle for that exact reason. Because when we find these incredible speakers, we want other people to find them. We want, other towns and other countries to hear about them and be able to book them. So for that exact reason, the Speakers Circle on the Live Life Well website will put together all of the wellbeing people that we personally know. We know that they're amazing. It will have their profiles, and we encourage businesses and schools and people to approach them and contact them for interviews to share their wisdom. So yes, we have struggled to find them, but we are going to put them on a pedestal.
That's very cool. That's huge, to give people the opportunity to, you're right, put them on that pedestal and to showcase their talent and to share what they can do with the world.
There's just nothing really out there in the well-being sphere. There's a couple of things, but there's nothing out there that says, right, these are incredible people doing incredible things, and this is everything about them, like everything about them. And we're going to say to them as well, if you want to put videos on the Video on Demand channel, then people can then hear about what you're doing. So it should become a massive well-being resource. And you're right, yes, we're aiming big, because well-being is big. Well-being matters, so we've got to make it matter.
I am so excited for you, and this is going to sound really weird, but I'm really proud of you as well. Because
it doesn't sound weird. I love it, Harps. I think what you're doing is incredible. I think we're two people who are just really trying to make a difference, because we flipping care. I wish I didn't. I wish I could be that advert of, what is it? Is it Ovaltine or something, where they have to have that mug of drink at the end of the day because they're such bad people. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
I want to see that now. Okay, Horlicks. Okay, maybe I should. I'm going to Google that now.
Google that.
I'm really proud, because I've seen this from the beginning, from 18 months ago when you came to have a chat with me about it for the very first time. So what we're thinking, like, okay, that sounds pretty cool, yeah. And now I'm just watching this explode, and like, massive props to you and Alex for the work that you guys have done. And I know you can't take praise, I'm going to give it to you anyway. I think this has been seriously awesome, and you're two women doing this together in Cheltenham, and I've seen your office, what you produce from this.
We're not even in there.
Of course you're not. So this
right. So the Virtual Wellbeing Festival was done from our living rooms. And a little bit of inside info, the internet in my house where we were running it from died. So I had to break lockdown rules and run to my parents. Luckily, I had been shielding with them, so I didn't technically break any rules, and run the whole thing from my parents' bedroom in a 2-bedroom apartment. So that's the reality. There's no swish. It's just me and Al.
I sees that because you're like a swan. It's all graceful and chill, and then underneath the water, you're like this.
Oh, massively. Yeah, that was quite a stressful day, to say the least. And I mean, the day the internet goes down, on the day that you do your first ever virtual weekend, you couldn't write it.
No, you really couldn't. You're absolutely right. This could be part of your memoirs. It so should be part of your memoirs.
I don't think people would believe it. There's other things I could tell you, but I'll have to tell you off air, because it's crazy.
It's going to be a great catch-up after. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
This has been really interesting to see what you've been doing and to hear about the first thing that you're pioneering as a virtual wellbeing festival. How can people find you? How can people hear about you? What are your social links? Hit us up. Go for it.
So at Cheltenham Wellbeing Festival is our social link at the moment, but we will be changing to get a bit bold, and we have been toying with this idea for the while, but we haven't been brave enough. It's just going to be Live Life Well. So at the moment it's at Cheltenham Wellbeing Festival. And then we've got the website, which is www.livelifewell.uk. Where you can find out everything that you need to about if you want to join the Well Book as a wellbeing practitioner, if you want to read articles on the edit, if you want to learn about the Speaker Circle, and also the Video on Demand channel that will be coming soon. And of course, if you want to hear or be involved in the festival for the 11th to the 13th of September.
It sounds...
I feel like I've probably missed something because we've got so much going on.
If you have, we'll find it. It's fine. We'll just find you on the website, and we'll just go and tap away and Google it away, and everything else as well. If you could give one top tip right here, right now, about well-being and what it means to you, what people can go and do after they've watched this, for example, what would it be that top tip that you can go and recommend right now for people to go and do?
Well-being is so individual, but I think what I would say is turn off your phone, turn to the person that matters to you the most, even if it's you talking to yourself in the mirror, and say something kind, say something that means something, because I spend so much of my life running around and not actually saying what I really mean. And you just don't want to wake up and just look back and think, God, I wish I just said that one thing to that person, or just thought that one thought to myself. So give yourself permission to just say something you really, really mean, either to yourself or to someone that means the world to you.
That's very cool. I normally do a segment called Mythbuster on this, but I think you did it already. You already busted that myth about what well-being is, about people think it's elitist, and it's not. That last bit you just said just there, something that I learned a long time ago, something that someone said to me once was, when you're lying on your deathbed, you're never going to wish you watch more TV.
So true, so true.
Mm-hmm.
Although you might wish you'd finished the last episode of that Netflix, you know.
And even if you didn't, guess what? The sun still rose and the sun still set.
Exactly.
Really,
no, you just have to hold on to what's important, don't you? And sometimes it's just not that TV or whatever's pinging off in your phone. The tap tap ping of your phone is just addictive.
Yeah, deliberately done. But yeah, it absolutely is. Lottie, this has been awesome. I've loved talking to you. As always, it's so much fun. We could talk for ages. I'm cutting this short because I know what we're like.
I'm the most garrulous person you'll ever meet, and Harps, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, everybody. This is Lottie Keble Wyatt. She's one of the co-founders of Cheltenham Wellbeing Festival. How does she help people feel great about themselves? You heard it right here. She's that awesome. All right, see you guys next time. Have a great day.